Alright guys, here we go. Another episode of Let's Save My Marriage. Now for real though, we're going to do, the last video we done the driver's door mirror. Today I'm trying it while we got good weather. We got storms coming, so I want to get this on today. I went to Harbor Freight. I love their truck bed and their coating. It's great. I had the price wrong in the very first video I done. These are actually $5.97 a can for a 16.5 ounce can. And I bought this, I think was the same price. It's a rust converter. Comes out black. I had a couple like, you can't really see it I don't think, but rock chips, stuff like that. So we get the dust off and shake up that undercoating and we'll hit it. Alright, so we're doing it for about roughly 25 bucks. Might as well say 10. I think a roll of tape was like 5 or 6 at Home Depot. Brand new roll of wallpaper was $2 at the thrift store. 3-pack utility knives at Dollar Tree. And so what's nice, the wallpaper is nice and stiff and holds up really well. So what I do now, I'll get started on it. The problem I got is the wind's blowing, so we'll have to see which way it goes because we're like right out here on the street, so I got to be careful for cars. And I'll do maybe the lower half, and then we'll come back and see how it looks. Alright, so here's what we got so far. Done the bottom. You can cut it this right here. It hasn't been done. I've done the top a little bit, but the bottom has a second coat. Went all the way around the bottom, up around the tow hooks. The whole bottom piece has 2 coats. The bottom part of the bumper I got while I was at it since I was there. And a couple of spots that had the rock chips in them that I had to sand down and put that rust converter on. I just went ahead and gave them a little dab, and it recommends 20 minutes before, 3 coats, 20 minutes between coats. So I got 2 on this one. On the bottom half, I'm hoping it sticks to this plastic, so I honestly don't know if it's going to stick to plastic. We'll find out. We'll know for sure when winter gets here, which ain't too far off, a few months. But we'll see how it goes with that. So now it's getting the metal bumper done, and the problem you have with, well, the problem I'm going to have with it is the wind. I keep getting wind burst, and the problem you have with that is when you're spraying it, if the wind ain't blowing, you can get a nice even coat on it. And I'll show you with what I'm dealing with right now. Make sure no cars are coming. I'll show you on my Blazer. You can probably see it better from the side. If you look, I stopped. I put 2 coats on it and then stopped. If it's picking it up, you can actually see, I don't know if you can see it from the front or not, but there's actually lines in it. That's from where I came out here and we done that video on it, and it was a day like today. So it doesn't give it a chance to set even. The wind blows it and it blows it at an arch, and it's just like everywhere. So I stopped on it so I could do the 3rd coat on a nice calm day. So if it doesn't quit, I might have to wrap it up, and I don't want it to, with the Blazer, I don't care about this. My wife drives every day back and forth to work, so I want it to look at least presentable. So got a few more minutes for this one to get its 3rd coat, but I'm going to try to catch in between breezes here, I guess, technically. See if I can get a coat on this bumper.
Go.
Kitty. Alright, this is 2. It's pretty hard to touch already. 2 heavy coats. I didn't do 3 coats like they recommended. The wind was just too much, and I don't want to end up with a bunch of lines in it. The Blazer, I wasn't worried about this. I don't want to get a bunch of lines in it. It took less than half of, definitely less than half of that. That's the other can that I bought, and one brand new can. Less than half of that one was 2 heavy coats, and then we had sanded it down, put the rust protector on it first before we done all that. And like I was saying, it was, what do you think, about 25 bucks to do this?
Yes.
But you know, that was with cheaping out, thrift store wallpaper, brand new.
$3.99.
$3.99. I thought it was 2. I thought it was half off when we bought it. No, so actually it was $3.99 plus tax. I thought it was half off, but so right around 25 bucks for everything. that's how it turned out. So like I said, I don't know how well it'll hold on the plastic, but we'll find out over the winter. I'm sure it should hold up pretty good, but it sets up quick. Used 150 grit sandpaper on it before I done everything. Nothing spectacular. It had a couple spots that GM paint was super thin.
Wasn't?
Yeah, and so I think it was over here on this side had a couple spots. It was just starting to go through the GM bumper paint. We're just starting to get like a rust collar. Took that off, and then some.
Because the bumper's actually metal.
Yeah, because honestly the best way to do this is to take the bumper off the truck. That way you can do front and back. I just don't have time for that, so we just taped it off, done the best we could. But man, it looks a ton better.
It does. It looks good.
For being so cheap. But yeah, there you go.